got electrocuted, 33,000 volt electricity. And I remember being, like, say, fried inside out and trying to stay still on top of the roof. So I was working in Swindon under electrical power lines that supplied half of Swindon for scaffolding, building a temporary roof to cover a load of boards that we had for the winter. Pretty much finished the job, and I was putting the corrugated iron sheets on like I say, just to finish it off for the sheeting on the sides, and I got electrocuted, 33,000 volt electricity. And I remember being, like I say, fried inside out and trying to stay still on top of the roof. It was in my rehabilitation in hospital. When I lost my hands, I always wanted, like I said, I always wanted to see if they did transplants, because I was aware of organ donation. And I read loads about China and the USA exploring it since the 80s. And yeah, I came across Professor Simon Kay, who's the only person to do it in the UK. And I emailed him, like I say, probably 6 months after my operation, because I was using like a stylus on what was left of my arm. Yeah, he replied to me the same day. I'd sent him like my story, and he said, "Oh, I'd love to meet you." So then it began the process of like trying to get onto the program, which like involves, like you say, you have to be a certain kind of character. You have to have a lot of psychological tests, because some people have had it done and like can't stand it, or like you say, and it's really a long process of recovery, like 3 or 4 years before your nerves are fully grown back to stimulate all the muscle. I remember coming off of the, like I say, whatever drugs they had given me to put me to sleep. I was in a lot of pain when I woke up, I must admit. But no, it was a great feeling, and it's been a hard path since. I go to Leeds every 3 months for reviews, like I say, quarterly reviews, and they always say like I've made great progress and I'm well ahead of most people that have had it a year. I have to have regular blood checks to see if the immunosuppressant drugs aren't damaging my organs, so I take them daily. But yeah, no, everything's going well, thankfully, and I'm now on fortnightly bloods, fortnightly physio there, as well as putting a lot of work in the 3 years, and then hopefully they'll be reasonably working well by the time it's, what I say, my nerves are fully stimulated. Being able to play with them, you know what I mean? Play some, like I say, checkers or chess even. Being able to turn pages on books for them. I mean, they're helping them with their homework, holding pens again, being able to draw with them. Yeah, it'd be great. Like I say, at this stage I still can't hold pens, but I try and find a way, holding them with my wrists and that, but they think I'm a little baby. They're better drawers than me already.